and queens. My name is Dijon Mitchell, and this is Justin Robinson, and this is Inside the Den, where we'll be giving you all the news here at Lane College. I'm talking about student activities. I'm talking about sports. I'm talking about staff. I'm talking about everything, Justin.
Everything is getting talked about right here on Inside the Den. This is what we're bringing it to you for. This is so exciting. I'm excited to be here. We worked so hard on bringing this show together, and it's finally here. We got a lot of things to talk about today. You know, we got some community activities going on. We got some remodeling going on. You know, we got some expos to talk about, and you got to make sure you stay tuned to this so you can know and what's going on this show.
So what we're gonna do, Justin, we're gonna get into, I wasn't here for it during the summer, but Community Day. I heard that was a pretty big thing.
Yes, I actually had a chance to be at Community Day. I had to take some photos for the Community Day, do an interview with Coach Derrick Barrows. It was an exciting event. We was expecting the event to actually last until like 3, 4 o'clock maybe. But the event only lasted from like 9 a.m. to noon. Everybody got out there, did their part, and painted the entire stadium, front and back. Like, it's a part of the stadium I have never seen before, and I've been here for 4 years. So
that's such a beautiful thing. And,
yeah.
You know, that was voluntarily students going out there
yeah.
and paint, and I heard it was really hot.
It was really hot that day. It was really hot, and it was 9 o'clock in the morning. I say it was about 85 degrees with the sun beaming bright. Yeah, it was pretty hot out there. I think I was out there with a towel and and a nice bottle of water. It was so hot out there.
Well, what a special day for it. And then I also heard there was a barbecue and
yeah,
it was some line dancing and some stuff going on.
Yeah. It turned into a big family function. You know how you and your family, you get together and you on a something, and then next thing you know, it turned into like a little mini party or something. Nice line dancing. Right there in the gates of when you first walk in, we right there, you know, line dance, had the barbecue grill going. Big shout out to the Phillips Dining Hall staff for providing that. But it was just amazing. We had the music, we had DJ Mike out there DJing. It was amazing. Like, it was just a fun atmosphere, and I'm glad I was able to be a part of that.
That is a very special thing. I wish I could be a part of it, but I got a chance to see it on our social media pages, where people are able to go and see what's going on here on campus. Let's also talk about the remodeling that's going on. We're seeing a lot of good things.
It's a lot of remodeling going on, but this is my personal favorite remodeling. Is Graves Hall, because when I first got here, Graves Hall wasn't really up to par. So to see it get remodeled is amazing. They got marble floors and granite countertops in there. You know, the bathroom looks like you would walk into a hotel.
And don't forget about the computer lab.
Yeah, can't forget about the computer lab. They have a computer lab in the dorm. They don't even have to leave outside their dorm to go to the library. They can go right down to the lobby and get on the computer. It's so amazing, especially due to the fact that Graves Hall is the freshman dorm. That's where the majority of the freshman males stay. So it's really amazing they're able to get that connection right there in their building.
And it also brings a sense of hope and a sense of the students being heard. Because, we see a lot of students always talking about what they want to be improved and, the dorms is this, and now it's like, we're answering those problems. We're having answers to those. So it's like we're taking a step forward.
A big step, because not only is Graves Hall getting remodeled, the Kirkindown building that some of the alumni would know it as, it's the old cafeteria, is getting remodeled, is getting gutted and remodeled. The basketball gym in J.F. Lane Gymnasium is getting hardwood floors put down. The project actually started earlier today. So it's just, I went there to go to class, and it was like, we got to report to JCM because I saw the wood in there, and I just got so excited. This is going to be a very exciting basketball season. First time with wood floors, so it's going to be amazing.
And that's a very special place. This past basketball season, I had a good time. We'll talk about sports later, but
Yeah.
you told me that basketball season was going to be fun, and it was very fun. It's a different atmosphere.
It's exciting.
Let's talk about the Lane Expo that just recently passed, and you were a part of it. You were out there
Yes.
with your brothers, man. So talk about that.
Yes, the Lane Expo, it was basically getting the students some knowledge on the organizations on campus and the organizations outside of campus that helps out with everything. We had the Greek life, we had the men of Alpha Phi Alpha out there, the men of Omega Psi Phi, the men of Kappa Alpha Psi was there, you know, had all the sororities there. So it was really an amazing event. We had a couple churches come, the Boys and Girls Club was there. You know, the students really got to see what really going on campus and off campus that revolves around the school. So it was really an amazing event. It was food, prizes, gift cards was given out. You know, the big. I actually won one too. Care package.
When I seen it, I said, "Man, what's that in your hand?" That dude had this big box going in. But you know, it was a good thing to see this expo happen for the students. You know, coming in and getting to see all these different, you know, groups and organizations, and that's really what the HBCU life
Yes, it is.
depicts. So, you know, but we'll be right back with Inside the Den. Stay locked.
And welcome back to Inside the Den. I am Justin Robinson. This is Dejon Mitchell. I'm gonna pick up on some things that I left off on the last segment. The renovation of the pond. I'm gonna be honest, about time. For real. You know, it was in due time that, you know, some things were gonna get changed with the pond. But what they're doing with the pond is excellent. You know, I heard they have the solar panels they putting down, you know, save the energy, you know, save energy, save money.
That's a good thing. Because saving money is key.
It is key.
We need money for a lot of things.
A lot of things.
Here, so
They have the beach volleyball. We gonna have beach volleyball right here on campus. This is going to be so amazing. Like the atmosphere that's going to bring, the competitiveness that's going to be on that beach volleyball. Everybody's going to want to play beach volleyball. It's going to be so amazing. I can't wait.
And I tell you what, anybody that's out there playing beach volleyball, it better be a lot of water out there, because if it's a day like today and they're playing beach volleyball, you got to stay hydrated.
You got to stay hydrated. And speaking of volleyball, we're about to talk about this volleyball team this season. They had a great season last year. First time in history, they went all the way to conference. They actually even made it to conference. That was the first time in history that has happened here at Lane College. So I just want to give a big applause to those girls from last season. Big shout out, you know. But this is a new season. It's a lot of new a few new faces, a lot of old faces. I'm looking for the season to have the same but better season. I feel like I'm pushing for a championship this season.
That's all we're pushing for here is championships. And one of the things that I love about the volleyball games is the atmosphere and the fans coming out and to support them.
Yes.
The volleyball games almost feel like a basketball game sometimes. Like
yes.
In the gym, I think it's just something about that gym. It's something about that gym.
The gym.
Fans come out and they're ecstatic, and it pumps. I'm pretty sure it pumps the team up.
It does. It does. It's because the gym get louder. Yeah. It gets louder and it gets louder and like the more you yell, the way the arena is like an oval, so you know you hear everything coming up off the walls. You know, it's a relatively older gym.
Well,
so
bottom line, championship. but I know you know what I want to know.
What do you want to know?
Football season is here.
Yes, it is.
Football season is here. First game
This Saturday.
this Saturday in Memphis.
In Memphis at
Against
Hale
Lincoln?
Stadium against
my
Lincoln
goodness.
University of Missouri.
What do you think some of the expectations are coming into this game?
The expectation is to flat out win. At this point, last season, it was a good season, but it was also a bad season. It was a good season because they were able to learn. The team was young, one. It was a very young team. First time since I've been here that we have had a relatively young team. So to see that the whole team is back, you got the Ahmad Isaacs, Marcus Reynolds, you got Justin Hill, you have Kenny Williams back, the Cameron, he's back. It's just an amazing field to see all of them back, and they all hungry. It's like a different field. They got a new coaching, a new offensive coaching staff, new defensive coaching staff. They brung the legendary Jacoby Jones back to coach. He is the receivers coach for the team. So it was very amazing to see. I was at their practice a few days ago, and just to see that atmosphere, it's like a whole new team out there.
And I think what we're looking at this year, playing Lincoln. Lincoln won one game, I believe, last season.
Mm-hmm.
We won 2. All right, but this season we're 0-0.
Right.
We're starting off 0-0, and like you said, the expectation is to win. Coach Burrows, I'm pretty sure, is keeping the team focused, dialed in. He brought in a lot of different coaches, new coaches, just like Jacoby Jones, and a lot of them, when I was at the practice, are bringing in intensity and energy.
Yes,
and
a lot of energy.
Those are very important after, what you want to say, I guess, a bad season, but those are important for a new season to say, look, this is a new era. We are a new team, and we're going in, focused. We're going in focused. They have the abilities to go in and play some good games. Marcus Reynolds, I believe they can have him.
This is going to be this is a breakout season for him.
This is going to be his year.
I feel that it's going to breakout season for him. But if you can tell the difference of the team from last year and this year, the energy is totally different. Like last year, they was kind of sluggish. The players seemed like they didn't care. It's like they were just going through the motions. This year, it's like they want to play. They have that will to play. They want to win. Their energy is there. They just excited. And the school year starts when the football team starts off with a good season. When they start off the season good, then from there on, the school year gets better all around. Like we go to a HBCU, so everything is the band, the sports. That's what we thrive off of. That's what we feed off of. We love it. So to see them having a great season, start having a great season, it's going to turn this whole school year around.
Yeah. I'm looking for some defense. They played some good defense last season. If they can play some really good defense, this season, we have that linebacker Streeter.
Yes.
He's from Los Angeles, California, like myself.
Yeah.
They have him coming in. They have Kenny at corner. If these guys can be impact players on the field, and people don't know, Coach Burrows runs a complicated defense, and you have to know the game in order to be in his defense. So a lot of those guys that you see out there are smart because he teaches the game of football, the X's and O's. It's not all about just going out there and just lollygagging. You have to know the game.
One thing I can say about this team, the off-field improvement is stellar. Like, it's amazing. Like, they're being real leaders off the field, not just on the field, leading by example, and not just for their teammates, and that's just for the whole campus as a whole. Like as sports, that go for sports, Greek life, anything. We are the leaders on this campus. So by us being leaders on this campus, that means the freshmen, the sophomores, the younger guys, and younger ladies, they look up to that, and that's what they want to do.
Okay. Can I get a prediction of the score this Saturday? What is the prediction of the score this Saturday?
My prediction of the score this Saturday, of course, lying with the W. It's going to be 21-7 Lane College in Memphis.
Okay, I'd say 24-10. I'd say 24-10.
24-10.
But we're winning the game. We're winning the game.
We are.
Let's go, Lane. Let's go get it.
Yeah, and we'll be right back with these after these messages. Stay locked, stay tuned. And welcome back to Inside the Den.
Inside the Den.
This has been a great show.
I've been having fun. I've been having a lot of fun, matter of fact.
Yes. Now, this is about to be a very, very, very fun segment.
It is. This is called our soapbox segment, where we will be discussing what we think needs to change here at Lane, and we'll also be talking about some things that you might not know of that you can do in the community.
Yeah. So no, you go ahead with things you feel like you
start.
need.
This is it's gonna be a little critical. Well, the topic of today of what we think should change. We're talking about the STEP program that was just implemented. It's the Student Textbook Exchange Program. All right, and if I'm not mistaken, that $350 balance that's on your ledger, okay, covers your books. Now, a lot of people probably still to this day do not know why that is on there. You can go pick up your books because they're already paid for, but you have to return them at the end of the semester. Now, Justin, do you think students should have a choice to have the STEP program be implemented?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Yes, because it's our tuition, we pay, that scenario. No, because a lot of the students won't go get their books, and that's the reason a lot of students fail, because they don't have books. A lot of teachers do require books, and when they don't go get the books, it's a lot of lack of knowledge that they can obtain because they don't have the book. Like, you need the book to go to look up a lot of things. Everything is not on the internet. I want to say that. I want to get that out here. What camera am I on? I'm on here? Everything is not on the internet. It's a lot of things that a lot of knowledge that you can obtain by just sitting and reading a book. You don't just depend on the internet. And this generation is kind of off. They think everything is on the internet. Everything's on the internet. You need your books to read, to go through. There's a lot of key points that are in those books that the teacher might not even say. But you're gonna look at the test, the finals, and you be like, I ain't never seen this before. Yeah, but that's because you didn't have your books. With this program, now you have your books. Not only did they give you books, but they gave you a book bag. You don't have to return a book bag at the end of the year, but you have to return those books. It's a great deal. It's a win-win if you really think about it, for those are the students that really take pride in their books and going to class and being attentive in class and interacting with the teachers in class. We already go to Lane College. Lane College is all of this big. And the family orientedness of this school is just amazing. So, why not have a book to you might want to be a step ahead of the game. Like, we haven't talked about this chapter yet. But because you read your syllabus, that you need to read it.
So basically, you're telling me though that so it sounds like you're a little bit 100% committed into this STEP program.
I am. I understand it.
Okay.
I understand it. I know why they did it, because a lot of students was not getting their books. I understand that some students feel that, all right, well, I can go get this book off Amazon, or I can go get this book off Chegg or something like that. That's not always the case, because it's some books here at Lane College that are made just for Lane College.
Okay. Well, here's my view on it. Okay. I don't want to sound be the devil's advocate, but since this is a charge that I'm being charged, okay, and it's $350. I may not have $350 worth of books. So every system that is put in place is for sometimes for a good cause, and it's always things to be worked on. But this is how I see it. I just feel that if I don't have $350 worth of books, what if I was only using 2 books for the semester? You know what I mean? And now I have that $350 balance on my ledger. And what if that $350 was I could have had a no balance to graduate, but now I have that balance to take care of. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
look at
understand
it.
that.
It's different aspects to look at it, but I do hear what you're saying. I definitely think it's something good that I think the stress level is down for students because now you don't have to worry about where am I going to get this money from to get all of these books. And that was actually a big issue. Like the last couple of semesters, the first 2 weeks of class, students didn't have books.
Right.
And teachers, were,
get your books.
Like,
get your books.
Get your books. But a lot of teachers, I will commend the professors that I had. I'll even shout you out, Mr. Moss. Everybody knows about Mr. Moss' his Spanish class. And for his class, you needed the online version of the textbook. That was a way to do your homework. And the book was $78. Now, $78 may not seem like a lot to a lot of people, but it is a lot of money when you're in college and you don't have a job.
Yeah, because we're broke college students.
Yeah. But this STEP program is definitely has been a way to, like I said, limit the stress because stress around this campus, especially with finances, everybody is fighting for finances here on campus. We look on Lane College Connect. $5 ride to Walgreens, $5 ride to Walmart. You know what I mean? So
yes.
it's that's one of the things you just don't have to worry about is books. But I do think they need to make some adjustments to how the STEP program could be implemented. But everything is due to be worked on. It's due to be worked on. But let's talk about some things that people do not know around the community that they can do to go and have fun.
This is my favorite.
Okay.
Cause I do it a lot. Me and one of my good friends, Dev, we go skating. We like to skate. We're from up north, and that's like a thing we do a lot, like on the weekends. So, right here in Jackson, Magic Wheels. It's on the bypass. I don't have an exact address, but you can Google it. It's called Magic Wheels. On Thursdays, it's actually college night, and you bring your student ID. It's $2.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
$2.
$2.
$2, everybody. $2, everybody. And you know what? I love this idea. I'm glad we brought this up because I do feel that the skating culture has kind of died off a little bit. The skating culture. I feel like no one really skates, and that used to be very, popular.
Yeah, cause when I was growing up, we went skating every Saturday 6 to 9. That was like a daily thing, and also they had the $2 Thursdays for college night. But on Sundays from 6 to 9 is it's like, when you watch Cascade and everybody goes to Cascade on Sunday. Right here in Jackson, they have their own little Cascade at Magic Wheels. It's hip hop night. All the students, high school, college, they have skate crews that be there.
Do they have a slow jam night? I like slow jams. Do they like?
I do like slow.
Another slow jam.
Yeah, you
can. Song right there.
Yeah, they have their portions of the night where it's just nothing but slow jams. It might be 20 minutes of slow jam music, but it's very amazing, and I enjoy it every time I go.
That's good, man. I have to get down there. I personally don't know how to skate. That's the funny thing. Wow. And I'm from LA, and we have a lot of skating rinks where it's popular.
I think I'm gonna have my man Dev hook you up, man. I think Dev is the best skater out right now. So yeah, I think we're gonna do that. And this has been a great episode. Our first episode of Inside the Den. And we will see you guys next week. Thank you for tuning in. We are out.